May. Shoutouts, news you can use, and events not to miss. I'm getting a head start. Today is May Day. Happy May Day. Happy May Day, and I've got lots of good stuff I'm going to try to get in before my next meeting here at Peppershock. Right now I'm in the Potterific podcast studio. If you ever need a podcast recording, we are here to help you, and you can go to potterific.com for that. All right, so let's just hop right into it. And there's a lot going on. Oh my goodness. So let's just get started. So first of all, just a recap, kind of a playback of what has happened. I was in Vegas for Post-Production World for the National Association of Broadcasters live conference, and I got to speak. I did 9 sessions in 4 days. It was nuts, but it was awesome. Lots of wonderful people there that I got to talk to and share and learn about all the latest and greatest in a new 17K camera. Isn't that insane? Anyway, so that was fun. And then shout out to PRSA, so Public Relations Society of America, and Boise Ad Fed. They invited me to sit on a panel talking about navigating career changes and all the fun things that are going on in our world today. It was really great to sit on a panel with other HR. My whole thing was about keeping it real and talking about your personal brand and what to do on LinkedIn and all of those types of fun things. So that was a good event. I think they're going to come out with a replay here shortly, and we'll share that out with those that need to hear about career changes. And so that happened. Another big thing that happened was the National Student Advertising Competition class. I took all of my students to Bend, Oregon, and we competed against all of the District 11 colleges or universities from all around. And we got single best ad and also most memorable moment. And they did a really good job. And then they just presented here locally at Mad Swede Brewery. So shout out to Mad Swede for hosting us there, and for Boise Ad Fed for supporting. And then Jay Longwell from the Longwell Foundation, who helped support our students, getting them to Bend, Oregon to compete. And then right after that, right before that, actually, I was at the Sun Valley Boise Chamber Leadership Conference. What an amazing 3 days that we got to spend listening to all kinds of good panels and leaders talking about all of the important things that are in workforce development and education. So that was really fascinating to get to talk to and see people who are either educators or people who employ the workforce that we have here. Lots of good information there. So just a shout out to the Boise Chamber and the really awesome job that they did in putting on the Boise Chamber Leadership Conference this last weekend. So news and events not to miss. Today's First Thursday, and my friend Adrian Esposito from Washington Federal Bank, or WaFed. There's a First Thursday downtown event going on tonight, networking event at the downtown Washington Federal or WaFed Bank. It's 1001 West Idaho Street. So if you're local, be sure and check that out. I know she's going to have a wonderful thing going on for us there. Then tomorrow night, one of our clients is the Lee Pesky Learning Center. They're having their gala tomorrow night at Stuckel Sky Club at Boise State. So I will go back and put all the links in for you to get your tickets if you are interested. Then a shout out to our friends over at Solve. They're having their 50th anniversary party coming up, and they've partnered with Loose Screw Brew Company in downtown Meridian. So again, I'll put out those notes on things to do and celebrations and events not to miss. Another event not to miss is our graphic design student, Lauren. She's a senior, and she's doing her senior showcase. Well, all of the seniors are at the art building in Boise, at Boise State, and from 5 to 8 p.m. on May 9th. And then another event not to miss, and if you missed out before, you've got to come to this one. We are hosting the Word of Mouth Mixer on May 22nd. And Susie Boyle from Castle and Cook is our sponsor for this. She's hosting us at the Aird Club on May 22nd. You do have to register. And yes, it does cost $15. It's not going to break the bank, but if we value it, so will you. And so yes, go please register. The link is peppershock.com/events. And again, I'll put that out there, but it continues to keep growing, and the word of mouth mixers is all intended to help you accelerate your word of mouth marketing. And we all know that word of mouth is the best form of advertising. So let's do some things to help fuel that. And every time we put on one of these events, we have different ways to go about making sure that people are comfortable in showing up and being able to share and tell all about their business, their brand that they represent, and it just keeps fueling and growing. And so you can also join the Facebook group. It's called Word of Mouth Mixers Treasure Valley. So be sure and join that if you're within the Treasure Valley region. Maybe the goal someday is to expand this out of the area and or also online. But right now we're just building momentum here for our area in Idaho, because I know I get listeners from all over. Thank you for that. Another thing that I want to point out, though, is our last word of mouth mixer was hosted at Peterson Stampede Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Nampa. And we had a wonderful turnout, and a lot of people came. And also Idaho Central Credit Union sponsored the cash grab. So we did some fun things, business card bingo. You had to go around and put the person's name that you met in your bingo square, and everybody put their cards in, and we drew out the names, and the first person to get bingo got to do the cash grab. And I think that they got like $300. It was amazing. So shout out and thank you to ICCU, Idaho Central Credit Union, for sponsoring that event as well, along with Peterson Stampede Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Go see my buddy Evan. He's been leasing my cars and selling us our video production vans and all that for years. So anyway, yeah, great place to go. And then, of course, shout out to Susie for the next upcoming one, May 22nd from Castle and Cook. And then Boise Impact Group is also going to help support some of the beverages that we will get to enjoy at the Aird Club. And this time it's going to be from 5:30 to 7:30. So note the difference in time. Every time we do this, it's a different day, location, time frame, just depending on who the host is and what their time frames can be. So May 22nd, go to peppershock.com/events and sign up and get registered. Yes, you do need to be registered. And yes, you do need to pay $15 to do it. So not a lot, just helps cover the promotion and things that we're doing to help make the event possible, as well as our sponsors. So thanks to the sponsors, all of those things. Okay, it's time for me to go because I have another 1 o'clock coming up. So just wanted to get out there and a couple more shout outs. Idaho Partners for Good. I get to be a consultant listed on their site and get to work with some nonprofits and do some fun things there. But yeah, good shout outs to all the wonderful people that we are getting to work with. Of course, Bobby Joe from the Chamber. If you haven't checked out her podcast on the Marketing Expedition podcast, I highly recommend that you go to your favorite podcast platform and go subscribe to the Marketing Expedition podcast. I always get a lot of wonderful guests, and I even have some solo episodes to help you continue to build your brand and your bottom line. But with that, until next time, everybody, enjoy your marketing journey. Bye-bye.